Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where we are going to check out these stables because I'm pretty sure we're going to do something really cool, but I couldn't tell you because I'm narrating again. Yeah. No, this is where I don't think we've checked it out before yet, but like those, like the Dracolisk, like freaking I want. And an exotic, like, I don't even, like, I thought they were just horses, but what is this Dracolisk thing? Like, I want that. But apparently we have, like, 12,000 species of horses, but I'm like, no thank you, I want a Dracolisk. Or one of the mounts that I'm supposed to ride as a Dalish elf, like the Hala? I think it's Hala? Yeah, but I really want a Dracolisk. I want one of those, and I will be buying one as soon as I can. That's what I'm saving up my money for. I don't need armor. I don't need weapons. I need a Dracolisk, even though I don't ever ride a mount ever. But you know, someday, if I had one like that, I would.
Need something?
Howdy, Varric.
Carry on.
Carry on. Just checking to see if anything was changed. Doesn't look like it. Okay, there you go. What's going on up here? Oh, cutscene.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
That was a very
captain.
dramatic.
It's not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does
We have
that
mages?
mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
How are you gonna do it, huh?
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Cullen is good with people, even if he likes to say he's not. Let's see what's going on.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
You don't have that authority anymore.
Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
At least we're doing something. I think I might go for my gut on this one. Yeah.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the conclave wouldn't have been needed.
Ha!
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
What justice? You've already blamed me for something I haven't done.
Order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
No, rebellion is necessary to bring about change and peace.
Clearly,
Remind
your
me.
Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth.
Eee!
The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Why can't we have mage
How
Templars? That
widespread
would be
is the
cool.
violence between
Probably not
mages and
work, but it'd be
Templars?
cool.
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help
If
that.
you would support us.
Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish
How?
it as
You guys have no
Or
evidence.
we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth?
No.
We all grieve justice.
Yes, but you're doing it wrong.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
I like Cullen. He says things like they are.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
Reason. I'm gonna shove it in their faces. Shove that reason. Who is? Oh, I read this guy. Like, he looks like an elf, like a samurai elf. But I think he's a human. But he's got a cool design. I think in the character creation screen, though, I actually noticed that the guy and girl hairstyles are exactly the same.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
Thank you, child. You are doing the Maker's work.
Have you been able to save many people?
More than if we had not tried.
Where are these people that are injured and stuff? I don't see them.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the...
Shut up, person in the background. Damned if I know.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Sharpay.
I knew it! I knew they were right.
Everything within your power. But remember those who would help you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I kind of wanted to say I follow elven gods and blah blah blah, but I do appreciate what she is saying. The essence of the message she's telling me is actually very useful to remember. So, do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you. So, I do appreciate that.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case,
You have done much.
This Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Pray tell. I'd like some history.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her.
Oh.
Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
That doesn't seem a good way to do it.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the Chant of Light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth.
Ah.
And eventually the Templars.
And now the Inquisition has been called again to restore order by force.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away.
That is key.
Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message. That when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
I think that is something to remember as well.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach.
Well, nobody's gonna
I've
sleep
offered
well until the
whatever I
breach
can.
is sealed.
The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
You know what I keep thinking of? I couldn't remember what it was, but when I hear the word
Do you have
breach, I'm like, what am I
information on
thinking
people
of?
elsewhere?
And I was like, oh, I was trying to think of like the line in the movie, so I could hear the voice and then picture the movie. Lord of the Rings, Helm's Deep. It rhymes with the breach. That's it. That's why. I just keep thinking, because I keep hearing, close the gates!
It may be demons or something worse.
I shouldn't talk
but
over
they are
people talking.
terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes.
They were already here?
The death of the Divine has destroyed any chance of peace.
I don't usually drink this much pop, but because I'm just sitting here and listening to the talking kind of
order, half of Thedas
makes me fall asleep in my warm, comfy chair.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able.
Which then makes me feel
Some
bad. I'm like, hey,
refugees come with food, while others.
I wonder if anybody else enjoys watching this or falling asleep to it. So we'll see. I've really enjoyed the game thus far, though.
It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
I like Mother Giselle.
Farewell.
Farewell.
She's a good lady. Sometimes she says she's not so crazy, you know, like some people in this game. Crazy about their religion.
Who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
But she's got a lot of good things to say, and I think she means well. I know she means well overall.
Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition.
Isn't that why we like never have like the vice president and the president in the same place? Like really, very often? Or like
no one else seems
a complete Senate never meets, like the complete, like, I don't know what you call them,
Is there
like
anything I can do to help you or
Secretary of State and everybody.
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short
Oh,
of even common goods.
I need to get some of those. I need to get
If
that.
you could deliver the
Healing
food
mixture,
and
acquired
the
recipe.
items on
It's
it
a
to
recipe.
after.
Okay, because I don't know how to access it. Like
It
later
may
on,
seem
like right after this.
But it would enable my healers to save many lives.
I wonder if I can still do that.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Did I do that? Deliver it to... Wait. Oh, man, I can't freaking... I was gonna go back, but I can't go back.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, yes, Mistress Lavellin. I need to remember that's how you say my name. Lavellin. 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 Lavellin.
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes.
I'm looking up.
Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
I'm pretty sure I can handle
If
myself.
they have, they've been stealthy.
Good. Please let me know if that changes. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost
I wonder what they would say if I was a human.
Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
Give me something.
Yep.
Stealing children, selling peasants to
Changelings.
slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
I don't think we have even close to that amount of power.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against them more times than I can count.
Of course.
Really?
Well,
I
duh.
have no idea. I will do what I can to end this slander, Herald.
I'd appreciate
may
it.
help if I know more about how you and your clan live.
Oh my gosh, I love it when they ask me questions. It doesn't happen very often, but I love it. But I decided a long time ago, actually, where I was happiest.
The best part was when the Aravel...
It might be kind of cheesy,
from
but
the plains to the woods. I used to spend weeks exploring the forest.
that's how I liked to be when I was a
It
kid.
sounds idyllic. Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
I'd miss knowing you more. I think I would miss the people. I think I considered her kind of a loner. Like, even within the Dalish group, but still very connected to her clan and, like, very, like loved to go out in the forest on her own.
All my friends are there.
But,
Before I came to the Conclave, the clan was my whole world.
exactly.
I'd like to see them after everything is done.
I hope you get the
I want to
chance.
see them now.
Whether you're with them or not, being the clan of the Herald of Andraste will mark them in history.
For better or for worse. Excuse me.
Elves and fame tend to go poorly together.
Mm-hmm.
I hope my clan doesn't suffer for it.
We can make inquiries as to how they fare if it worries you. Perhaps the Inquisition could lend a hand.
As long as that would benefit and not hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Greetings.
Greetings. Nothing different. She almost sounds like Ezio. Does that bad? I'm
Despite
so
our being
sorry.
low on steadfast allies, we must aim for more.
I just try accents.
Let's speak later.
And I don't
Goodbye.
do a good job. My sister actually once got asked by somebody who lived in England for like 2 years if she was British, because she was
help you with something?
acting as a British person, and they thought she was from England. And they were like, "Oh, what area you're from?" You know, with like the dialects and stuff. And they were like, "Are you from here?" Like, blah blah blah.
We will study that.
And she was like, yeah. Like, it was really funny. So she's good at that. I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend to be Irish.
Hello? Can I help you?
Talk to me, I think we've already asked her all
I'll
that,
speak
is
with
the
you
thing.
later.
Travel safely.
I like her. I like her story. And she's a Dalish elf who had a very different life than me. So, well, she started out Dalish, right? You know, but she's a mage, and I like the way she thinks. Like, I just like that she's like, you know, she likes the idea of the outdoors, and she's like, you know, things are only scary because we don't understand them, you know. Once you understand what the monster in front of you is and its weaknesses type stuff, you realize it's just another part of the world, and you can deal with it, you know. And I think that's how she deals with her fears from when she was abandoned as a child and had to use her magic to
Have you had
fend
any
off
trouble with them?
predators.
I will inform you if that changes.
Don't be so vague. But yeah, like, I think, like, when she was a kid, all she saw was monsters, right? And so she was like, oh, I didn't know how to deal with it. But as she got older, she's learned to conquer her fears by like researching and studying and like taking action against them in her own way. So addressing the Chantry in Val Royale, we have to go and show them that the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they think. Recommended level from 4 to 7. That's pretty broad.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be
I
serious.
thought we already planned on this
Mother Giselle is
happening.
wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
All the answers are kind of the same, really. I would be worried. It's not a terrible plan, but it's like, it's kind of a middle thing, but that doesn't really seem like a middle way answer. It's like, you know, we gotta try. We gotta try something, you know?
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any
Look
problems.
how freaking skinny I am.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
But we need something.
I will go with her.
Of course.
Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
We're taking action. Cassandra's in charge. Pew-pew! Main Hunter clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot in the capital without being attacked by a mob or being arrested. And I decided not to do it because I was afraid it was going to send me straight there. And I have several other things I'd rather do, and I'd rather be a higher level. I'm a level 4, but it said from 4 to 7, and I'd rather get somewhere like 5 or 6. Be a little bit, you know, middle, higher end. Gathering coin. We could trade in favors with merchants and nobility as our specialty. Could earn us a great deal of coin. If we're lucky. Storm Coast costs 4 points. Building Watchtower. Hey, go back to Building Watchtower. Scout the hinterlands. Rescue the soldiers missing. Not enough points for that. Building Watchtowers is available. Face some bandits and demons, apostate mages. Oh, I wonder why Lady Dawn can't participate. Cullen. His soldiers will have those towers up in short order. Take 48 minutes. Josephine's gonna take an hour. Our nobles near Redcliffe who will gladly help the Inquisition. His time is shorter, so we'll give it to him.
All right.
Go, my boy. Go. Go and build. Gather coin. Yeah, Josephine. Get us some money. scout the hinter? Oh, I did scout the hinterlands. Okay, yeah. Obviously. Obviously. It's kind of weird that you have to, like, go to, like, I can't just, like, scoot over to Orlais. Like, there can't be, like, a line. I have to, like, go out into the card deck and then go back into Orlais. Even though the map is, like, laid out right there. I'm just not, I'm sure it's for some sort of reason. I'm just not sure what, like, why it had to be separate and distinct like that. I didn't complete the watchtowers because I'm an idiot. You gotta go click it. You gotta go click it, you crazy. Liliana.
Did you need something?
Did I need something? Nope, I do not think so. Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Carry on.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
When he gets them?
Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them
Sorry.
to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
I'm glad. You have very interesting armor. And you have a strange headdress.
Make her go with you.
I'm sure that's from the land she's from. It's supposed to be a girl, I think, but it definitely sounds like a boy. The healing mixture! Okay, good, I did that. Okay. Good. Cause I don't remember doing that. That's
Inquisition can use that.
good. I'm glad. I was actually kind of hanging over my head. I wasn't sure if that was something I got done. The Hunger Pangs one still isn't done. Trouble with wolves. Gotta get 7 more rams. Ramen. Forbidden Oasis. I want to figure out what that is. Shard Collector. I have to investigate the shards at the war table. I'm not sure how to do that. Like, I didn't see it when I was there. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's, I mean, I do figure it out eventually, but at this point I was like, I didn't see it, but yeah, I was like, I'm trying to find it. I want to go to the place called Forbidden Oasis. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I didn't understand. I was like, what do you want me to do, game? I don't see any marks telling me where to go. Okay, I was expecting, like, maybe, like, to have to, like, a sign over the war room being like, look, come here, you know? Didn't happen. Just see my peeps. It's a pretty generic head. I can't tell if, I mean, I assume it's supposed to be male because it's bald, but you can be a bald female too. In this game, they gave you like 12 different options for a bald head. I prefer to look like, the shaved. If I gotta be bald, I prefer like the Jack from Mass Effect 2? Yeah, Mass Effect 2 and 3. Well, no, Jack from Mass Effect 2. Her design changes a little bit in Mass Effect 3. She's got the pretty much shaved head in Mass Effect 2, which, I mean, she pulls off really well, so you have to be a specific kind of person. Solus, you got anything new to say?
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
Of course.
We'll talk later.
Of course we're gonna do that. Like, right now. Like, right now. I think I was, and I'm like saying that. I'm like, we're going to do it right now. Like, anything I can do involving Solus, yeah, we're doing it. Also, like, the Fade, like, that's another reason I kind of wish I was a mage.
Enchanters, the time has come to be alive in the circle of Magi, where we will thrive with our brother Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, in history will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, in history.
Alright, I'm trying to leave before the next song starts because I have to listen to all of them. I love them. They're fantastic. I actually just turned it on mute and was like humming to myself because they're fantastic. I downloaded the BioWare was they were giving away free downloads of 10 of the Bard songs, and the sheet music for them too. I think they were having some sort of fan competition, like a fan cover competition or something. But I'm like, freaking, I will learn how to play the guitar right now, just for these songs. Nightingale's Eyes, the best song I've heard. Like, it amazes me, like, how beautiful the music, especially, like, the music in general is good, but, like, they had a specific team who designed just the Bard Tavern songs. Like, as opposed to, like, the general soundtrack, like, and the Bard songs aren't available on the general soundtrack, and they said that they are going to...
And in one piece.
Of course, man. I got it. No, they're gonna... I think they're offering...
Farewell.
Soon, the entire Bard Tavern songs on digital downloads or something for, like, iTunes and, like, Apple, iOS, and Android stuff. But,